A Los Angeles mother says her son is suffering injuries after he received a COVID-19 vaccine without her knowing. Now she's preparing to sue the school district. NTD's Eileen Ang has the story.
Maribel Duarte has a 13-year-old son who was injured after getting a COVID-19 vaccine. She claims he was vaccinated without her consent, and now he suffers from side effects. In response, she is planning to sue the Los Angeles School District with the help of her attorney, Nicole Pearson.
Is that children are already subject to extreme pressures. They're very desperate to get back to school. And then now we have school vaccination clinics that basically promise them the return to normalcy.
Duarte's son attends Barack Obama Global Preparation Academy in the Los Angeles Unified School District. She didn't vaccinate her son after advice from a pediatrician due to the child's chronic childhood asthma, bleeding issues, and other health concerns. She alleges her son and his peers were bribed with free pizza and a party if they got the COVID-19 vaccine. He was vaccinated at a vaccination clinic on campus. The adult at the clinic, whose affiliation is unknown, told the child to sign his mother's name and not tell anyone. After the vaccine, her son experienced breathing and bleeding issues, shortness of breath, chronic fatigue, depression, and anxiety, among other things, and is receiving medical treatment.
Children, even before a law was on the books, as young as 13, are already being pressured to give consent. And so now if there's a law, we can only imagine how many more children will be giving informed consent, not realizing all the reasons why their parents never got them vaccinated and all the reasons why their parents didn't give consent.
The law firm is also fighting Senate Bill 866, introduced by Senator Scott Wiener. It would lower the age of vaccine consent to 15. The California legislature is set to vote on the bill in August. Pearson says the bill violates the National Childhood Vaccine Injury Act.
We are preparing the lawsuit right now. Obviously, it'll be against the district and against the school. We're still in the process of finding out who were the actual physical bad actors, but we will be suing everybody that was involved in authorizing and administering and rolling out the vaccination clinic and giving Moises the vaccine that day, and who's responsible for not responding to their legally viable government claims.
Under current law, children cannot give consent until 18. Earlier in July, a judge ruled in favor of a father of a 12-year-old in the same school district who challenged the COVID vaccine mandate. Eileen Ang, NTD News, California.
On Thursday afternoon, Los Angeles County health officials declined to bring back indoor mask mandates. Before the decision was made, several cities were planning to refuse the mandates regardless of the county's decisions. Here's a look at one of them.
The Beverly Hills City Council voted unanimously on Monday to not enforce an indoor mask mandate.
If a mandate does get in place by LA County, that Beverly Hills will not use their enforcement to abide by what LA County would ask for a mask mandate if that did occur. Just recently, we've heard that perhaps LA County is changing course and it might not go into effect, which I hope is the case. But I also feel that it is our job to lead.
Boss said they led the county to reopen and resume businesses after they were shut down during the pandemic. The decision comes as Los Angeles County is weighing whether or not to impose the indoor mask mandate at the end of the week. Some of the public criticized the Los Angeles County Public Health Director, Barbara Ferrer, saying her claims are not consistent with the county's released COVID patients.
Barbara Ferrer and her agenda of wanting to put the mask mandate on is absolute total insanity. And what we're seeing here now is that the LA USC County Hospital came out again today and reaffirmed those numbers. So there seems to be now a complete difference between Barbara Ferrer, who, by the way, is not a medical doctor.
Ferrer was recently seen maskless at a crowded Dodgers baseball game. Joe Collins, a candidate running for Congress, cited an article from the National Institutes of Health.
N95 masks were associated with headaches in 6 out of 10 studies, the 60%, for oxygen deprivation under N95 respiratory protectors. We found the common occurrence in 8 of the 11 studies, which is 72%.
One parent explained how her children are affected by the masks.
Over the last 2.5 years, the children of LA County have been masked more than any other group. My 2 small children had to learn how to read, how to write, and read social cues through a paper veil over their teachers' mouths and those of their friends. My kindergartner didn't even recognize some of her own classmates outside of school without a mask on.
Pasadena and Long Beach declared they are also refusing the indoor mask mandate.
Now that mask mandates are not coming back to Los Angeles County, many citizens can breathe a sigh of relief. Here's a look at what some locals were saying leading up to the decisions.
4 cities in Los Angeles County have all said that they will not follow the order if the universal mask mandate is reinstated. Beverly Hills, Long Beach, Pasadena, and El Segundo made this decision after evaluating current hospital metrics and local COVID-19 cases.
How can you have a mask mandate when you have, I don't know how many, 60,000 restaurants in LA County and everybody has their mask off while they're eating and drinking? Then what is the point? It's like a mandate full of Swiss cheese holes. It's like pointless.
According to a statement by the city of Long Beach, hospitalizations among Long Beach residents remain stable, area hospitals have adequate capacity, and fatalities remain low. The city of Long Beach will continue to align with the California Department of Public Health, which strongly urges but does not require masking in most circumstances. Each of the cities have agreed that the decision to wear a mask should be the choice of each individual and not forced by the county.
For me, it doesn't mean too much. I think because I work at a bar, it's going to be a little bit more hectic. I'm going to have a lot of people who are upset by it. Me, one way or the other, it doesn't bother me. I mean, I worked throughout the entire pandemic, so I'm used to it.
No, I'm not happy about the fact because we've been going through this for 2.5 years now, and I feel like at this point in the game that it should be a personal choice whether or not you want to wear the mask.
If we remain in the high COVID-19 community level through this Thursday, July 28th, with no significant decreases in cases or hospital admissions, we will go ahead and implement universal indoor masking on Friday, July 29th.
Farrer said on Wednesday that the county may also, quote, pause the implementation of universal masking.
Disney is expanding its tuition-free program, a service that offers free college tuition to its employees. 2 more Southern California schools are being added onto the program's list.
The Walt Disney Company added 2 more Orange County schools to Disney Aspire, its tuition-free program. The program allows its employees to attend college for free. The company recently partnered with California State University, Fullerton, and Fullerton College through Disney Aspire. It covers 100% tuition for employees and cast members who have been working with Disney for over 3 months. In a statement, Chris Trout, Vice President of Learning and Development at the Walt Disney Company, said, "Returning to school as a working adult is no easy feat, and we've heard from our employees time and time again how important it is that when they make that decision, they want it to be at a place they already know and love." About 13,000 hourly California employees are eligible to participate in Disney Aspire. Thousands are already enrolled, and 2,600 have graduated since it was launched in 2018. Enrollees participate in various programs from high school completion to vocational and master's degree certificates. In addition to covering the cost of tuition, employees will also be reimbursed for additional fees and books required for the programs.
Santa Ana Zoo has a new butterfly exhibit that opened this week. The exhibit will expose its visitors to a vibrant live butterfly experience.
The Santa Ana Zoo Flight Exhibit is a 2,000-foot enclosure where zoogoers will have the opportunity to interact with butterflies from all over South, Central, and North America. The exhibit, which was funded by private donations, has over a dozen species of butterflies. According to zookeepers, the butterflies are not shy around people. Families can walk around the enclosure and see the beautiful variety of colors and patterns along their wingspans. To maximize the experience, guests are encouraged to wear brightly colored clothing to attract the butterflies. Tickets for the zoo are $12 for adults and $9 for children aged 3 through 12. The flight exhibit will be open until the end of September and will reopen again in the spring of 2023.